Hi guys, Niall here from Founder Copilot, the place where I help people build, launch, optimize, and monetize their online business from scratch. In my first tutorial, I showed you how to install WordPress on your own computer using MAMP. And in this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to find and install a premium e-commerce theme so you can add it to your own WordPress site. I'll also explain the benefits of using premium themes instead of free themes, and how you can enjoy better features, make more customizations, and enjoy better support, all of which will help you in the long run. And for those of you who don't know what premium themes are, they're basically high quality website templates that you can easily customize to fit your brand. So without further delay, let's go over to Themeforest, which is my go-to website for the best website themes. So for those of you who haven't heard of Themeforest, they're basically a community of theme developers that have one of the largest collections of themes online. And you can see here there's many different categories you can choose from to find your right theme. You can choose from blog, magazine, you've got e-commerce, retail, technology. You can see over here you've got another category for e-commerce, and this categorizes by the type of e-commerce platform. So I'm just going to actually check out WooCommerce, which is the e-commerce platform for WordPress, the main one, because I'm interested in finding a WooCommerce theme. And again, this is one of the best things I like about Themeforest is the selection you have for themes is very broad. And with so many themes and categories to choose from, you're bound to find a modern, functional website theme that meets your needs. One of the things I want to mention, which I think is a huge plus for Themeforest, is the fact that their themes are sold as a one-time payment. So you can see here, this is a theme called Porto for WooCommerce, and it can be bought for $59. And this is, I think, a huge advantage for Themeforest because some of their competitors, and I'll come over to a competitor here, Astra Theme, it's a recurring fee, so you have the option to pay an annual fee of $41, or you can buy a theme for $249. Another competitor here, again, you've got the same kind of model. It's a recurring model. And the way I look at it is with Themeforest, I prefer to pay, a one-time payment, have the same quality of theme, and pay a one-time fee as opposed to a recurring fee. It doesn't sound like much, but I believe if you don't need to pay for it, then you shouldn't have to. And when you have a lot of subscriptions, and you will have with an online business, you'll have marketing tools and SEO tools. It all adds up. So anything that you can save is a good thing. And something I think is worth mentioning before I move forward with the tutorial. So when you land on the Themeforest website, you'll notice this Envato market logo at the top of the website. And that is because Envato Market is the parent brand of Themeforest. Envato Market sells digital assets like audio tracks and motion graphics. I've used it myself for the background music to my videos, and I might do a tutorial to show you more on that topic. But I just wanted to mention that in case you were wondering why Envato Market, that logo is at the top of the website Themeforest, which I must admit is a bit confusing. However, let's move on and let's browse for a new e-commerce theme. So before I go ahead and find and install my new e-commerce theme, I just want to share my thought process when buying a new theme. So I'm just going to come back to the home page here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a theme that I used for my own website as the basis to explain my thought process when buying the theme. And this is really important because in order to find the right theme, it's important to know what you need from your theme before you buy it. So in my case, with Founder Copilot, I knew that initially the website was primarily going to be a blog. what I did was and it was also based on WordPress. So you can see here the section here, blog magazine. I came into the section here and I browsed through various themes. You can see there's many themes here that are categorized as a blog magazine theme. But rather than scan through everything, the name of the theme I used was Gridlove. So I'm going to just search for the theme Gridlove, and this is the theme here that you can see here. So it's a blog magazine theme, and some of the things that I knew I would want from my theme were firstly, I knew that I wanted it to have a modern look and feel. I also wanted it to work well on both desktop and mobile, which is a pretty standard thing nowadays. And I wanted it to be also compatible with WooCommerce, because I knew that in the future I may end up selling online courses or digital downloads. So all of those requirements were checked with this theme. So what I'll do now is I will give you a brief look at the live demo, just to show you how this actually kind of works. So each theme developer on Themeforest will give you access to a live demo. First of all, this will be the landing page where you can read through the description of the theme. You'll have your price, you'll have your information about extended support and the cost for that. But you can also click on the live preview here and you'll see the live demo of the theme. So this is the out-of-the-box demo, and you can see here, so what I liked about this theme, I liked the modular kind of layout with the images. I knew that if I was creating blog posts and I added images, it would look pretty cool on the home page. So rather than getting too deep into it, what I'm going to do very quickly is I'm going to show you how I customize it for my own website, Founder Copilot. So you can see here with Founder Copilot, again, this is my website, Founder Copilot, is based on this Gridlove theme, Gridlove theme, and you can see I have customized it to fit my own brand. I've added the color scheme purple. I've changed the modules to be roundier as far as I can see. Yes, they're kind of square here. So I've added kind of various customizations to it. The purple theme and my logo, and I can show you how to do this in the next tutorial. And there's two ways to do it. You can use the theme editor itself to modify the colors, and I can show you how to do that once the theme is installed. And I'll also show you how you can do that in CSS. If that's something that you guys are interested in, let me know in the comments, and I can also cover that. But for most people, I think being able to change the logo as I've done here, being able to kind of modify the color scheme using a kind of a color picker setup here. I think that's for beginners. It's super easy to use it inside the theme, and I'll be showing you how to do that. Now, having said all that, there was one thing that didn't actually work out, and it was no fault of the theme itself, but when I tried to install the WooCommerce, the free WooCommerce plugin on my own website, which I don't have set up here, but once I did that, it didn't look very good. The theme wasn't really designed for selling products. It's a blogging theme, as you can see. It's mainly to present blog articles, etc. So when I tried to install the free WooCommerce, it didn't really work out. The checkout process didn't look as refined as I wanted it to be. And this is one of the reasons why I'm currently looking for a new e-commerce theme, and this is one of the reasons I'm doing this tutorial, is so that I can find a new e-commerce theme and use it to sell digital products later on. And I know that there's lots of selection here on Themeforest for dedicated e-commerce themes or dedicated WooCommerce themes. And I have one picked out, and that's the one I want to show you. So let's go ahead and find that theme, and we can then install it onto WordPress. And the theme I want to show you guys is a theme called Nitro. So let's come up to the search box here, and you can see here I've already searched for the theme before. So this is Nitro, and let's come into the landing page for the theme here. Let's click on the results. So this is again the landing page for the theme Nitro, and it's a theme I came across when browsing through the WooCommerce section of Themeforest. It's $59. I think it's a really great theme, and the developer is selling this theme as a universal WooCommerce theme, which basically means it should be flexible enough to work with many different business niches. And you can see here the developer WooRockets is listing out the various niches that it will work with. So they've got fashion, electronics, furniture, digital. Well, just to clarify, actually, what they're saying is Nitro theme comes with ready-to-use layouts for different e-commerce industries such as fashion, electronics, furniture, digital, etc. So the one I'm interested in is digital downloads. So let's move forward and have a look at some of the features, the e-commerce features that is included with this theme. So you can see here the core features that are already included with the theme are obviously WooCommerce itself, and you've got some cool extras here like product quick view, which is a good way of seeing information on the product by hovering over. You've got live search, which is a great feature. You see the results as you type. Share for discounts, so this is a feature that gives the user a discount based on shares. Promo pop-up. So you can see all of the cool little features here that's included, and this is one of the reasons why premium themes, one of the benefits of premium themes is that you get these extras that you simply just wouldn't get with free themes. Another thing that I really like about premium themes is the fact that you will get 6 months of support with when you purchase the theme. You'll get 6 months of support from the developer, and you can extend that support to 12 months, or once it's past 6 months, you can extend it by 12 months for this price here. And again, this will just help you in the long run. It'll save you a lot of time, and comparing it to free themes, I think it's like chalk and cheese, really. You get a lot more for a small amount of money. You get a lot more. So when buying an e-commerce theme, there are 3 essential things I always look at when evaluating a theme. The first thing is the user experience. So how easy is the theme to use and how does it look? The second thing is how intuitive is the shopping cart process? How easy is it to add items to the shopping cart and remove items from the shopping cart? And lastly, or thirdly, how trustworthy is the checkout process? So those are the 3 things that I always look at for any e-commerce theme. So now I'm going to show you how I think Nitro meets these 3 key requirements by showing you 2 layouts from the showcase here that WooRockets have prepared. So the first layout I'm going to review here is a shoe store layout. So let's scroll down to the shoe store live demo here. So I'm going to click into the live demo. And so now we're inside the live demo of the shoe store layout, which is again based on the Nitro theme. So they've put together a nice presentation here, a nice layout based on a shoe store. And hopefully this will show you by comparing this shoe store layout to another layout for digital downloads. It'll show you how this theme can adapt nicely to pretty much any business niche. So again, what we want to evaluate here is the design and the user experience. And it's important not to pay too much attention to the imagery here. You can see this is professional photography here. Again, what we want to evaluate is the overall look and feel, the user interface, design, how easy it is to add items to the shopping cart. So why don't we just go ahead and as we kind of look at this product here, I can see there's the quick view, which is, again, that was the feature that was highlighted in the list of core e-commerce features there. And you can see here I can go ahead and toggle the product images here. I can go ahead and add the item to the shopping cart. But why don't I just close this pop-up here for now, because I want to show you how you can also add to the cart from the actual product list page, which is another cool feature. So it's just a quicker way to add stuff to your cart. So why don't we just go ahead and add this item to the shopping cart. And what we'll do is we will browse maybe for some other item. And you see we can scroll items here using a kind of a scroller here. So let's go ahead and choose what color we want. Here we've got red and purple, and you can see here that the add to cart button is now enabled. So let's go ahead and add this item to the shopping cart, and we can evaluate again the look and feel of the shopping cart. We can now view the shopping cart here, and we've already got one item already in the shopping cart, so you can see they're listed out here. And it's a nice looking layout. It looks professional, it looks modern. So let's just see how easy it is to remove items from the shopping cart. You can see here if I hover over the item, a trash can appears. So if I click on that, it should just remove the item, and you're told the item's been removed. So I'm pretty happy with what I've seen here. I'm just going to have another look. I'm going to go back to the home page because I want to just see if I can see the shopping cart. Yes, so there's, again, if I go back to the home page, so this is, I'm just seeing if I'm a real user here and I'm going back. Let's say I change my mind, I want to look at another product, and then I change my mind again. I can come back up to the shopping cart here, and I can see again there's only one item here. I'm one of these shoppers. I add items or remove items. I change my mind a lot. So I'm just going through my own process for buying a product and seeing how the theme reacts to it. So let's proceed by going to the checkout and seeing what that looks like. So now I'm in the checkout page. So let's have a look at this layout. So far I'm impressed. It's a nice looking professional layout. You've got all the standard details here. So you've got your first name, last name. So it's a standard checkout form. But what I'm trying to evaluate here is the look and feel of this checkout page trustworthy? And I think it is. I think it's got a clean layout. You can easily interact with the elements here, enter your details. I like this credit card set of icons here. It just gives me that reassurance. It's a trustworthy kind of a checkout page. So let's just see what this page looks like on mobile. Let's bring the browser screen down in size. So you can see that the elements stack nicely on top of one another. And again, it retains its look and feel. It still looks like a trustworthy checkout page, so I'm pretty happy with that. So the next step, what I want to do is I want to, before I go ahead and buy this theme, I want to actually see another layout. So let's check out the digital downloads layout, and let's just see how that layout compares and how the theme adapts to a different layout. Okay, so let's come back to the product or the layout showcase here, and let's find the digital download layout, which is this one here. So I'm going to select that. And again, this is just a different layout using the same theme, and it's for digital downloads. So for people selling audio, video, graphic products. This is something I may do in the future, sell digital download products. This is why it's of interest to me to see how this theme adapts to a digital download type of theme. So let's just do a quick test to see what it looks like when we add a product to the shopping cart. Again, you have the same features as with the previous layout. You've got the quick view, you've got the add to cart. So I'm just going to add this item to the cart. And again, you have the same features. And I won't go through everything here. I'm just showing you that it's the same thing, and it's just a different layout and a different kind of color scheme is applied. One other thing I want to check is the blog, because for me, I will be migrating my blog articles onto this theme. So I just want to see how what a blog layout looks like. So again, it's got the like a standard kind of layout for a blog page. You've got you've got your categories here that you can name. Got your the author, the date, that kind of thing. So I'm going to go into the actual article post, and it's a standard kind of an article post. So that tells me that the theme can handle blog articles pretty well. So I'm pretty happy with that. So at this point, I'm pretty happy to go ahead and purchase the theme. So to purchase the theme, let's come back to the theme landing page where we can buy the theme directly from the Themeforest website. So I'm going to hit buy now, and that'll bring me to the checkout page for the theme. And you can see here the total price for the theme is $61. So at this point, I'm going to fill in my credit card details, and while I do that, I'm going to pause the video, and in the next step, or the final step for this video, I can then download this theme once I've purchased it and then install it onto WordPress. And that's the next step I'm going to show you. Okay, so you can see here I've completed the payment, and I'm now able to download the theme. Okay, so once I've downloaded the theme, I can come down here to my downloads folder, and I can open up the download file, and you can see there's 5 folders here. There's some documentation to tell you how to install. You got all of your plugins here that come with the theme, and you've got the theme itself. So this is the installation file here. It's a zip folder. So this is the one that we would use to install the theme onto WordPress. And so for those of you who watched my first tutorial when I showed you how to install WordPress on your own computer, I created a test website, a test WordPress website using MAMP. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use that test website to show you this theme. So the first step we're going to do is we're going to open up MAMP. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so the next step is to start the servers. So let's go ahead and start the servers and wait for the green lights to come on for the MySQL and Apache servers. So you can see both of them are green. So then we land on, this is the MAMP start page. So I explained in the previous video, at this point what we want to do is we want to get to the root of the local server. So to do that, come up to the URL bar here and delete everything past the figures 8888. And what that does is it will bring you directly to the root of your local server. And you can see here I have the test website folder already set up here. So when I select that, I already have the WordPress installation ready to go here. And this is the standard template or the standard theme that you get from WordPress. It's called 2020. Not too pretty if you ask me, but let's change that and let's add our new theme, our new e-commerce theme, Nitro. So let's get rid of our old tabs here. I'm just going to close some tabs just to keep the window here tidy. So to get into the admin area of your website, just come up to your URL bar and type in wp-admin. So here you'll land on the WordPress login page for the admin area. So I'm just going to enter my login details and log in. And this is the dashboard for the admin area. And to install a theme, what you need to do is come down to Appearance on the left menu here, and then Themes. And you can see here all of the themes that are available to you currently are listed here. And these are just out-of-the-box boilerplate themes that are given to you for free from WordPress. The one that's currently active is 2020, which you saw on the front end. So let's install the new theme, Nitro. And you can see here I did that by clicking Add New. And then to upload the theme, you click here on the Upload Theme button. I'm going to choose the file from my downloads folder. I'm going to come to themes, and I'm going to come to my zip folder here, which you saw earlier. I'm going to click choose, and I'm going to install now. And you can see here that the theme has successfully installed. So what I can do here is I can simply click the activate button, but right here, or I can return to the theme page. So sometimes I miss this, sometimes I don't always click activate. So let's for now just go to the themes page, and I'll show you how to activate it from this page. So you can see here that Nitro has been installed, but it's not active yet, so I need to activate it. So let's go ahead and click activate. So now that the theme is active, we could check what it looks like on the front end. However, we need to install the sample data in order to bring the theme together and to have all the layouts and the images so that you can see the theme come alive. I can show you what it looks like now, and it's quite bare without any data. That's what it looks like. So we can see that the theme is there, it's active, and it is working. But what we want to do is we want to install the sample data, and for this particular developer they want me to give a purchase code. So why don't I just pause the video here, I'll enter this and we can install the sample data, and I can show you what that looks like. And so I've registered the product, entered the product code here, so I have access to the sample data. So I'm going to go to the sample data tab here, and let's just have a look at what they're saying here. So explore the power behind Nitro. So I think I can go ahead and install the main demo, and it just says here that the main demo is packed with all designs, layouts, home, product category, product detail, as well as all other e-commerce pages and element examples. And that's what I want to do. I want to, instead of seeing the bare kind of boilerplate template with any data, I want to see what it looks like with all of the images and the data, and it will give me a better starting point for the theme. So let's go ahead and install that. And you'll get this pop-up here when you install the data, just informing you that when you install the sample data, it will replace any content of the current website. So that doesn't really matter to me because I haven't got any content on the website anyway. So let's just go ahead and install the full demo. Okay, so you can see now that the sample data has been installed. I've got all the notices here that everything's gone okay. So let's go to back to the dashboard, and let's see what this looks like. So there you can see that the main demo has been installed. You've got all of the features that you saw on Themeforest ready and available for you. So now that you can see all the sample data, you've got all the images and the layout set up for this theme, your next step is to customize this theme. So what I'll do is I'll cover that in the next video on how to customize your theme to fit your brand. But for now, I think you've come a long way. You've installed a premium e-commerce theme to your website, which looks really great, and it's a really good starting point for moving forward. And again, if you come back for this particular theme, just like most premium themes, you'll have lots of layouts to choose from the admin area. But for now, let's leave it at that for today, and I'll see you in the next video where we can customize your theme to fit your brand. Okay guys, thanks so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Have a great day, and I'll see you again soon.